Dragi učenici, dobrodošli u video lekcije za engleski jezik za 4. razred srednje škole. Naziv ove video lekcije je Applying for a Job. Ja sam Arjana Blažić. Odgojno-obrazovni ishodi su: učenik čita i piše popratno pismo. For this lesson you need your notebook, something to write with, and a device with internet access. In our previous lessons, you learned how to write a CV, how to assess your language skills, digital skills, and entrepreneurial skills. Today you are going to learn how to write a cover letter. A cover letter is also known as motivation or motivational letter or a letter of application. It is a letter that introduces a resume or curriculum vitae. Resume and curriculum vitae are synonyms. A cover letter is a document that you send with your CV to provide additional information about your skills, qualifications, and experience. And it is intended to provide detailed information on why you are a qualified candidate for this job. Let's have a look at this sample cover letter. It was written by Ino Inić, who gives his personal information in the top right-hand corner. Then there is the name and the address of the company and the position that he is applying for. And he begins his letter with "Hello, Mr." and then continues. Last week, as I was browsing the internet, I stumbled upon your page and saw that you are looking for a web designer. So I decided to apply for this position because this is the right job for me and I'm the best person for this job. I don't have any web design experience, but I'm a fast learner and I promise I'll learn how to design nice web pages in no time. Everybody says that I'm very creative and smart. My digital skills are excellent. I can create very nice PPTs. Write back soon. Yours truly, Ino. You immediately noticed that there are a lot of mistakes in this cover letter. For example, his personal details are too informal. The name of the person he is writing to is missing. He begins his letter with "Hello, Mr." Hello is too informal and Mr. can be used without a surname. In the letter, there are a lot of I statements. He talks about himself, but he doesn't illustrate any of his qualifications, skills, and experiences with examples. There are also a lot of spelling mistakes in this letter. Let's see now what a cover letter should include. Your personal details, your name, address, email address, and phone number are usually written in the top right-hand corner of the page. Then skip a line and write the date. You can also write your personal details and the date on the left-hand side of the page. On the left-hand side, there should be the full name of the contact person, the name and the address of the organization or the company you are applying to, and a reference line or subject to tell the recipient what this is about. You can see what Ino should have included in this part of his cover letter. His personal details and the date on the right-hand side, the full name of the contact person on the left-hand side, along with the name and the address of the organization, and the reference line. There are three parts in a cover letter: the opening, the main part, and the closing. You start with an opening statement that briefly introduces you to the recipient and tells the recipient the purpose of your cover letter. Then comes the main part. It highlights qualities, expertise, and experiences you have that are relevant to the job. In the closing part, you thank the recipients for taking time to read your cover letter, and you can ask to arrange an interview. Here is an example of the opening part. Dear Miss Green, I'm writing to apply for the position of a receptionist at Plums Solutions. Dear Miss Green is the opening salutation. We start with Dear Mr. or Dear Miss to address the recipient directly. It is highly recommended that you find the name of the person you are writing to. You can do so by looking in the job advertisement, by calling the company for more information, and by researching the company's website to find the person in charge. An opening statement briefly introduces you to the recipient and tells the recipient why you are writing. The main part usually consists of 2 paragraphs. Here is an example of the first paragraph. I have 1 year of work experience as a receptionist with PR communications. My work involved greeting customers, answering multiple phone lines, and forwarding incoming calls. My responsibilities included receiving and sorting daily mail. I worked in a busy environment, and I'm able to deal with emergencies and handle multiple tasks simultaneously. In the first paragraph, you should describe your qualifications, your expertise, and your experiences. Focus on specific skills that you can offer to the company. Make sure that your skills match the advertised qualifications. Research the company's website to personalize your cover letter and make sure that you write an original letter for each job application. Here is an example of the second paragraph. I have extensive experience with office management systems gained at the Berry Business Communication Training course. At high school, I was among the top 10% of students, and I won the 2019 Academic Excellence Award. I have well-developed communication and organizational skills gained in international projects. In the second paragraph, you should describe your experience and achievements that illustrate your qualifications and skills. Mention relevant training that relates to the job for which you are applying. If you don't have any formal work experience, you can mention your general skills, such as teamwork skills, your key strengths, or volunteer work. End your cover letter by stating that you enclose a CV that conveys more details about your experience and qualifications. If you are writing an email, you can replace the word enclosed with the word attached. Thank the reader and say that you look forward to learning from them or meeting with them. Remember that the phrasal verb look forward to is followed by an ing form, so you should always say, I look forward to hearing from you, or I look forward to meeting you. In this part, you can make a specific suggestion for the next step of the application process and ask to arrange an interview. Finally, you should close your cover letter with a salutation, like this one, yours sincerely, or sincerely yours, which is more common in American English. In one of our previous lessons, you learned how to create a Europass CV, and now we are going to use it again to create a cover letter. There is a very nice template that can help you structure your cover letter. Here is the link to Europass CV. Follow this link and let's see how you can use it. On the Europass website, click Create your CV plus cover letter online. And then select cover letter from the left-hand side menu. You can now see a template that you can fill in. There are different sections and plus icons. By clicking on plus icon, you can write your information or select from the menu. Here is also a very handy assistant menu with suggestions for each of the sections, the opening part, the main part, and the closing part. When done, proofread your cover letter and make sure that there are no grammar or spelling mistakes. Don't forget to save your cover letter. Follow this link bit.ly quiz cover letter and answer the questions in this Kahoot quiz. Have fun! Here is a writing assignment for you. You'd like to apply for a job. You want to be a summer camp instructor. Here are the qualifications and experiences required for this job. Working with children, public speaking, first aid, swimming experience. Skills needed for the job are interpersonal, organizational, and collaborative skills. Responsibilities include designing and facilitating daily activities for kids aged 7 to 11, ensuring a safe, engaging, and fun experience for all participants. You should work 40 hours per week, Monday to Friday, and it's a seasonal job. Here is the name of the person you can contact. Your task is to write a cover letter. Your cover letter should include your personal information, today's date, recipient's details, and the subject or the reference line. Make sure that your cover letter includes an opening salutation, opening statement, main part with 2 paragraphs, closing paragraph, and the closing salutation. And here is a checklist for self-evaluation of your cover letter. Click here. If you have written your personal information and the recipient's details, if you have included a salutation and an opening statement, if you have written 2 main paragraphs, if you have included a closing paragraph and a closing salutation, and if you have proofread the cover letter. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. See you soon.